Hello and welcome back to Dragonvale World. So, you were probably thinking, oh, I guess you just gave up on this game after like one episode. And I guess in a sense, in a way I did, but the only reason that it's kind of like that is because in this game, there are no fights that you can do or anything. So, the entire thing is based off of breeding and hatching new dragons. And obviously, when you gotta wait like 10 hours for some dragons, it takes a while. Like, look at this egg, 12 hours! 12 hours to wait for a new dragon. And then between that, all that we can do is like collect gold from habitats. So I have been continuing on with this game. It's just, obviously, because there's no battles and that, I can't really elongate the episodes out like while I play it itself, because I can play for like 2 minutes max and then we like have to dip out and do something else. But I have played for about 20-ish days now, which it may not seem like it, but it means that we've got quite a lot of dragons. Like, I've got a frozen dragon and everything unlocked on this account already, so we've done quite a bit of progress overall. You know, I've just been trying to save up money to upgrade the islands and just try and breed for some cool dragons, but so far, my luck's been pretty crappy. I keep breeding the same dragons over and over that I don't want. Don't know why you do this to me, Dragonvale World. And here we are again, returning after some more progress. Here we have this, which was our first ever Enchanted Dragon. And look at him, he's so adorable. Frostburn Dragon, which is fire and ice put together. And you can have special enchanted versions of dragons that are like a different colour, and that's why there's like a whole different codex section full of special enchanted dragons. A little Quebby Kebui. Oh, he's so adorable. He looks like a big butterfly. Look at that! Oh! You see, I do love the 3D aspect to this game. I just wish that there was a little bit more to do. Like, instead of it only being about hatching and breeding, I wish that there was just this pose that he keeps doing. I just wish there was a little bit more to do in terms of, you know, either map progression or something like that, because, I don't know, it can get kind of boring after like 2 minutes of playing, which seems a little bit ridiculous. And look at this little Oasis Dragon as well. There's just so many little cute dragons in this game that I can't even begin to describe just how much I like some of them. It's just you can't really do a whole lot with them, you know? So I think, in a sense, DML is kind of positive because at least you have fights and enchantment stuff and arena fights to do, whereas in this game you're sort of left to just breed for a bit and hoard gold until you can afford a really expensive upgrade to something. But I'm looking to get more enchanted dragons as soon as we can. I've been trying to breed some epics, but it's just not working out. So I've sort of given up, and I'm just trying to go for the, you know, regular 2-star ones that it tells me to do for goals now. But I don't know, it like never works out the way I intend, and I breed something I'm not expecting, and it's like, oh god, what the heck is going on? I don't even know anymore. And again, we have returned. Look at all the progress we've made here. We've cleared off the top left bit of this island, and we bred like a ton more stuff. We've got this here, which is a brand new element of dragon, which is the water dragon, just like in DML and other dragon games. So now we have a new type again to start breeding with. God, it's like you go from having one set of dragons and then suddenly it's like, we've got like a bajillion things. But again, this is like playing the game on and off throughout the month sort of thing. Not logging in every day even. It's just, look at him spinning! I love the little dragon animations in this game so much. But look at that, we bred the same eggs over and over again. I just want this little geyser dragon. He's like so puffy and cute. Will we get him? That's another question for another day, though. Is that the breeding time for him? 3 hours, 44 minutes? I don't know. Again, don't ask me. I don't know anything about this game. I'm just, you know, breeding random dragons and they just come out and, you know, we deal with it as it comes. I've got all of these trees and that to clear out because cleared the island, which was very expensive. And then, obviously, clearing out the island normally ends up costing like the same amount as the island itself in these sorts of games. So We've got all of these new dragons that we've bred. Some of the plant dragons in this game are super adorable. I'll have to go through all of them one day. Maybe I'll do it in like the next episode or something. But I don't even know how I'll continue this series, if I will. It's just, you know, I thought I'd still give it a chance at least until we get some of the epics and some of the legendaries or whatever you call them in this game. And see, you know, how the game sort of squares up compared to stuff like DML and Dragon City. And in this game there's this weird, like, almost ruin exploration mechanic where you go and gather resources. And I mean, I didn't really understand how it worked at first, but all of the ingredients are so expensive. Just everything in this game is expensive. Like, we can go gathering for some of this fire sand, but only specific dragons can go and search for it. I think it's just fire and earth dragons that can search for it. So I just put in one of them and go and search for as much as we can and just leave it. We can also go and find foggy dew and icy soil. Again, what is this? Our Frostburn Dragon is now level 9, by the way. He's our first dragon that was, like, leveled up to the level 9 upgrade for a dragon. And he's the only one I've gotten to that stage yet, but I don't know, I'm having a weird experience with this game. Definitely a weird experience. I do know that I need to save up for the epic breeding den as soon as I can though, because apparently that gives me higher odds at rares and epics or something, so I know what the idea is, what the plan is, I just don't know how long it's gonna take. And the final update we're gonna do is with this guy. This guy is adorable. Come on, let's open him up. A little newt. He's got a huge tooth right there at the front. I guess in a way it's kind of spooky. Perun. Perun the newt. I mean, he was our first water-based dragon apart from the water himself. So, we did make a little bit of slow progress between last time and now this clip, but whoa! What was that? Front flip? What the hecko? How do you manage that? And between, when they get to level 4, they just sort of get a little bit bigger, and then level 9, they turn into, like, an entirely new dragon altogether. It's really cool, in a sense, that rather than just having one upgrade, they have, like, 3 upgrades. It's kind of like, am I thinking of the old Dragonvale, or am I thinking of a different game that had, like, 3 stages to all their dragons? It's kind of cool, in a sense. And what are we breeding here? A water and a fire. So we're gonna go for, what is this? A 4-hour, 34-minute breeding time. Okay, it's nothing too cool, obviously, because we're not breeding with, like, 3 elements. And honestly, I haven't been using my farms all that much because I've been trying to save gold. Trying being the key word there, because there's so much stuff that needs upgrading. And then there's all this where we have to cast off and go gathering and filling orders, and oh god, the gold goes down so frequently. And it feels like there isn't much of a major point to using food apart from just getting a bit more gold. But if I don't log in that often, I don't get much anyway. I don't know. Again, I am just a new player at this game. We're still learning every single day. Why is my phone going off? End yourself, phone. End it. People always ring and I never answer because it's normally just like call centers. I'm like, no, I'm not answering just to be like told to buy some crappy, I don't know, new product that you're offering. Like, ugh, how'd you get my number anyway? Got sold off with info from like Telstra or some mobile company or something. But alas, like I said, this is my current progress in the game. I am just sort of going with the flow, doing whatever. You know, if you're playing this game as well, then, you know, hope you've been enjoying it yourself. I don't really know what else to say about the game. I like the little Vikings in the bottom left there, but we'll keep breeding. I'll try and get the special 20-day reward dragon and we'll see what happens then. But for now, thank you for joining me, and until next time, I'll see you then.